hey guys, one sec. I'll be with you in a moment. I just lost my glasses. I threw them like usual. I was doing one of the many takes for these intros. I need my glasses. I can't see without my glasses. Oh, I found them. Where was that? It's going reverse. Hey everyone, this is Stealth from Heroes Workshop. I'm gonna make this short and sweet and get down to the brass tacks because there's too much noise going on today. I took too long to film this intro. Let's cut right to the chase. How many of those lines have I said? Brass tacks, cut to the chase. I'll think of something else later. What are we making today? We're making a Dredd cosplay helmet from the 2012 film. Wow, 2012. That's almost 10 years ago. I can't believe how long ago that movie came out. Wow. Now I'm sad because I am old. Old Stealth starting to get some white in his beard. I love it. So if you want to build your own Dredd cosplay helmet, I have the free Pepakura foam file template down below. You can download the file, follow along the video, and build one yourself. And as always, if you're new to Pepakura foam building and cosplay in general and you want to get started, this is a great way to get into the hobby. I have an in-depth video on my channel and learn all the techniques. You can build a sample project and then you can apply all those techniques you learned on a sample project on any foam Pepakura file you come across, and it should be no problem. The Dredd film is great. Too bad they didn't ever get a sequel. I don't know if you guys ever remember the Stallone version.
I don't know if you guys ever remember the Stallone version.
I actually made that costume, I think it was like 2014. It turned out okay. I made it in a couple of days. It's very crude and rough. But if you guys want to check that out, click the top right corner and you can see that costume I made for like last minute con crunch. Alright. I'm gonna talk to you guys for a sec. Okay, first thing before we get started, hit like. Hit the like button. Where is it? Here or here if you're on your phone. If you're full screen, put it back to portrait, hit like and go back. Takes a millisecond. You guys gotta understand how much that helps the channel. If you guys want to see the channel keep growing, that's all you gotta do for now. That's like I say, that's the currency. Just hit like. And one more thing, the Sub-Zero mask giveaway. So I'll be announcing the winner of this mask somewhere in the video, so just keep watching and you'll see who won. The goal is to do a giveaway every month, so this will be the March giveaway, and then next month I'll do another giveaway. I don't know if I'll be able to make a video next week. I think I have to do my taxes. Gotta do the taxes. You're doing the thing with the fingers. I think all my jokes are old Simpson references. That's how I used to get by when I was younger. So if you didn't know any Simpson references, couldn't be friends. Back then though. Now, who cares? What are the Simpsons on now? Season 86? Anyways, let's build a helmet. Let's go. I hit like. Let's build a helmet. But also hit like. Hit like. I hate asking you guys to hit like, man. I never used to do that. But just hit like. It'll help the channel so much. Thanks. Test. Okay, so all the templates have been cut out, and what I did is something that I always do whenever there's these they're called darts, but I just call them slits to keep it simple. Like they're just kind of like slits in the paper. Once you trace it on the foam, you would cut it out and then you would just like rejoin those foam kind of darts, like the slits together at the seams. But I created this technique with Pepakura and foam where you just kind of tape them up and then you eliminate those seams on the paper template, and then once you transfer to the foam, you kind of press down. You kind of lose the curve when you're pressing it down, obviously. When you heat shape it, you regain that curve, so it's a give and take. Don't do like too drastic of a curve. Like if you have something like that that's huge, you can't do it at all. Some darts / slits, you're gonna have to let go and have to reconnect once in foam. But most of the time, you can just tape them together and do my little technique, and it seems to work out. I'll show you guys when I actually trace these onto foam. So what do? You just take the template and you just squish it down without causing the seams to open, so remember to tape them very well, and you just trace. So do that to all the other taped up templates and then also the regular templates. Trace out all the pieces and then we can get ready to cut. Okay, so I traced out all the templates onto the foam, and what else? Oh, I just added a gluing lip here. Just easier than doing like an inverted bevel. That way the main section of the helmet can just glue right to the side. Like using the side of the foam, the edge, the actual edge will kind of glue right there. Obviously this is the last piece. I didn't trace it because obviously I have to trace this on some actual visor material. So when I'm ready to do the visor, I'll show you guys how to use this to trace onto the plastic. Okay, so now that these are all traced, let's just cut them out. Before I start assembling the Dredd foam helmet, I'm going to take a rotary tool with a sanding bit and just kind of round off all the edges just to soften them in any areas I see fit. And also this badge, I want to round out these edges as well for sure. But first I also want to add the lines. That's just a simple thing to do. Just a simple matter of scoring the line and then just once the lines are scored, just go over it with a heat gun lightly until the lines open up. If you want the lines to open up a bit more, wait till it cools down and go over again. Hope you guys can actually see, but the lines have opened. You guys can kind of tell right there. I'm kind of happy with those lines. Like I said, if you want to go over it again, they will open up a bit more usually. Okay, so now let's start using the rotary tool and we'll round off all the edges on the other pieces. Okay, remember when you're using the rotary tool, always use safety gear. After you round off the edges with a Dremel, just go over the heat gun and then it'll heat seal and kind of okay, so then once you do that, go over the heat gun to heat seal the piece and also reduce some of the roughness a little bit. It helps. It's not perfect, but it does help. Looks good to me. Now I'm going to do the rest of the parts and then we'll be ready to assemble. And next we need to heat shape some of the pieces. Any piece that you look on the Pepakura designer software and look at the model, anything that has a curve, probably best to heat shape it. So just take the heat gun, get something to shape the foam on. I'm just using a styrofoam ball, as usual mounted on a roll of tape. I will always repeat the same things in every video when I'm building because some people might be new to the channel. How about that? Anyway, so just take the heat gun, just move the heat gun around. Don't just stay on one spot, you're gonna burn the foam. Okay, once it's warm enough, just put it over the thing you're gonna use to shape it. Just press down and hold it, and it'll take the shape, give you a nice curve. If you're wondering, the foam thickness I'm using to make this helmet is 6mm, or you can use a 1/4 inch thick foam, or you can also use 8mm. It's fine. I think you can get away with 8 too. It's just I wanted a thinner foam just for the visor so it looks nice and flush. But anyways, here's the curved piece and it holds the shape. So just take all the other pieces that need heat shaping, curve those up, and then we'll come back and we'll glue these all together and build this helmet. Now it's time to assemble the helmet. I am using contact cement. As always, if you don't have any contact cement, you can use hot glue if that's all you can use. So you take the contact cement. Remember, you got to put the contact cement on both sides or it's not going to work. You can't just put it on one side and hope for the best. So like, I'll show you guys an example. I'll connect these two together and then I'll just quickly assemble the rest. So you just have like a spreader here, just some scrap foam. Just take some, spread it on one edge, spread it on the other edge. Just a thin coat, just a thin layer. Don't just glob it on. Just wait for that to dry until it gets tacky. Then you just take the two, just make a tight seam. See? Okay, so that looks good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take all the other pieces, refer to the Pepakura designer on what connects to what. Just simply, use the mouse, click on a piece, say, oh, that one goes there. Glue it together. next, before I do some other things, I want to add some battle damage and stuff, like physical damage. But first I want to take care of these seams. They're kind of like a little bit rough. I'm not going to sand it with the palm sander because it's just literally here and here. It's like just a little bit. So I'm just going to use the Dremel. Just kind of clean it up just around here. And that's it. And then we'll go to the next step. Seams have been sanded where needed. I'm just going to go over with this really fine 1000 grit sandpaper just to smooth it out. Okay, so now I'm going to just fill in this seam here and maybe touch up any areas that are a little bit too rough. I'm going to be using Quick Seal to fill in the seams. I'm just going to spread it around the helmet and just fill in the seams and just remove any excess that you don't want. Spread it on and press down so it fills in the gaps in the seams. You can also wet your finger in some water. You can spread it out. Helps a lot. Peach trees. Mama. Make sure you're in a well ventilated area because you don't want to breathe in too much of these fumes from the EVA foam. So you're just gonna kind of burn into the foam and create like cuts and damage. It's pretty easy. Actually, I'm gonna put like a chewed up area here. Put something here. Make sure you don't go through the helmet, just kind of lightly do it. The tip of the wood burning tool will do all the work. You don't have to dig into it. Okay, that's enough. I'm not gonna go crazy. You guys get the idea, right? I think that's good. Alright folks, it's time to seal the helmet. We have it here. We have the badge. You have to seal that separately and then paint it separately and then we'll stick it on the helmet. Don't glue it on the helmet, then you're gonna have to mask the badge. But if you want to do that, hey, you can do it too. Man, look at me. I'm so haggard. This is what you don't see. This is me before I clean myself up and do the intro outro. But anyways, beard's growing in nice. Actually, what I prefer is stubble, like a little bit of stubble. Cause the beard gets so damn itchy. Okay, so we need to seal the helmet before we paint it because if you were to just paint the foam helmet, all the paint would soak in and wouldn't look too good. So it's always good to seal it with something. What I'm going to seal it with is Bounce. In the last video I said I would never mention it, but anyway, I'm still waiting for my lump sum from the company Hot Wire Foam Factory and or a lifetime supply. Help stealth out. But yeah, you can also use PVA glue, like I always say, 2 parts glue, 1 part water, and tacky glue. Next project, I'm gonna order some tacky glue and I'm gonna use that because tacky glue is easier to find. This one's kind of difficult to find where you are, I think. I'll leave an Amazon link in the description and you guys can pick some up and you can use that as well. I think tacky glue, you don't even have to water it down. I remember just using it straight. A lot of talk about sealing today. Sealing's important. You guys gotta understand, it's very important with foam building. It's like the make or break. And I always put like 1 layer. 1 layer is always enough. The helmet is sealed and it's ready to prime and paint, but there's one thing I want to explain to you guys. When you put these pieces together, you have to stagger it, so like an offset kind of joint. Make sure that you do the trim a little bit higher than the base of the helmet. So just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. So just kind of glue it a little off like that. Also this piece here. So that's key to getting the actual look like the movie helmet. Alright, it's time for the Sub-Zero cosplay mask giveaway. I selected a winner randomly yesterday and the winner of the mask is Jeff Nguyen. That's right, Jeff. Congratulations, Jeff. I have replied to your comment and I'll get your info and I will ship this to you this weekend. So you'll be the proud owner of this custom cosplay mask. Let me know if you want me to sign it or anything, I can do that. But yeah. So I'll be doing more giveaways this year. So next month we'll do another giveaway. So who knows what it will be. So all you gotta remember, all you gotta do is win these cool things, be a subscriber, and usually like the video, comment, all that stuff. But there's no giveaway in this video, but there is a free template for you guys to build. So hey, that's something. So please keep supporting the channel and you guys can win cool stuff like that and also get free content like this. Let's keep going. Move the video along. Let's go. Okay, so the helmet is all painted and weathered and such. And I also did the wax clear coat. I just wanted to see how it looked. It's kind of a little bit too shiny for my taste. Like, I preferred it matte. When you're doing a Dredd helmet, it's probably the best clear coat is satin, but this is super gloss, this floor wax. So I want to bring down some of that shine. So what I'm going to do is just I watered down some black acrylic, so it's really watery. I'm just going to brush it all over the helmet and it should bring down the shine. I might not do the badge so much because I kind of want that gold to stay gold. I don't want it to be dull. So I'm just going to go over it and then just wipe it off. And it also will leave a nice texture so it'll look a little bit more weathered. So hopefully this works out and I don't ruin the helmet. I just wanted to actually bring down the red a bit. It was a little bit too... It looked like plastic. So this is kind of dulling it nicely. It's looking more aggressive and kind of raw, like real grime. So for the visor material, I'm using these sun visors. And they come with this giant tinted area. So I use this on the Mandalorian. So you guys can check that video out. I'll leave an Amazon link in the description. If you want to get one, please use the links. The Amazon links help Heroes Workshop out to help support the channel. Okay, so you're going to trace it on the visor material, but leave enough space so you can put an edge around here. This bottom part, don't leave an edge obviously because this is the exposed. But you need a gluing kind of lip tab. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. So trace it normally, like in full. You guys can kind of see where I traced, right? You're gonna create a lip yourself. This will be where you put the contact cement or whatever glue you want to use. I'm just gonna use contact cement. You can also use super glue. I've used that before, but make sure it's like the gel one. Seems like a bit more flexible. Okay. Okay, so all you gotta do is put the contact cement on the inside and on the X pieces here. So the visor, you just flip it over, peel off this plastic. This is gonna be your front facing. You have to peel it off now, unfortunately. We wish you could just peel it off at the end. You're gonna glue on the inside here, and then once it's glued in, then you'll peel off the back after, okay? Once all the contact cement gets tacky, then you can install the visor in the helmet. Mama, you're not the law. I'm the law. Hit the like button now. Hit the like button now. Thanks. I appreciate it. The Dredd cosplay foam helmet is complete. Man, this looks really nice. I'm really proud of myself. Hope you guys like it. Who knows, this might be a giveaway in the future. Eventually I would love to give away everything, guys. Like, if the channel gets big enough, I will give away everything I make. I do not care. I'll even give away this Mandalorian costume here. I don't care. As long as the videos do well and you guys keep liking the videos, you keep commenting, I don't need any of this stuff. I don't want this stuff here. I will do giveaways. I'll give you guys everything. It's the least I can do to give back to you guys for watching the videos and everything and supporting the channel. So keep liking the videos and commenting everything, and the more the channel grows and everything, the more stuff I can give back to you guys. I don't know, that's all I got. I can't, yeah. Come on, I gotta end this video. I gotta do my taxes. There's nothing more else I can say. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys liking the video. If you haven't, please like it. Please comment. This is Stealth, and I'll be back with another video, hopefully next week. If not, keep waiting. Take care.